Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Oh, where my voice went then. Time to get back to Lardy. I've done a few Lisas, so this one's an hour and a half. I'm not sure if I'll keep it all as one piece, but we'll see. Shall we jump in? It did say, hang on, pardon me. Live, the lorry show, Margaritas alone and meeting a man. Mm-hmm. And I've got a fan on. I have to keep stopping to put this one on. We're having a heat wave. Oh, what the hell? It's like, can somebody let England know that it's September, please? Come on, play. You know you want to.
Always on my bed.
I seem to remember somebody having a go at me for always being in my bed. Can't remember who it was though.
Hi, one person that just came on.
Ugh, got the Sensi box. No.
Oops. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Okay. That's my messed up computer. Stop it. Okay. We have a few tech. Hi, Cindy. A few technical difficulties that we will sort out in a minute. Okay, wait, hold on.
We always.
Hold on. Shut down. Okay. There we go. Hi, 11 people that are on. The first thing I want to show you so that this will come up in the beginning of the video is this I just found at Ralph's. It's non-dairy almond and coconut milk, non-dairy whipped topping. OMG. Vegan whipped topping, that means you can put it in, I'm going to put on my coffee, you can put it on the vegan pudding or Jello. Well, no, Jello is not vegan, but I think that you can find vegan Jello. So anyways, so I want to show you that. And then I'm having a cocktail in one of my father's glasses. I did have a set of 4. I don't know where some of them went. It makes me sad to see the L for Langer. And this is a cocktail that I just got at Ralph's. It's pre-made. It's all natural with no added sugar, and it's made with a special tequila. It's a margarita mix. And the girl was, I have a lot to say, so I want to tell you about my day. But the girl was, I was going to get some wine because I'm sort of trying to drink a little bit more. Hi, Betty.
Who says that?
Kind of to self-medicate, in all honesty, seriously. Just going through heavy shit, and I just have such a hard time sleeping, and I just need to relax, and instead of a Xanax, I'm doing a little bit of alcohol.
Or at least she's honest, I suppose.
So I was just going to get one of those little 1 things of wine, and she was like, would you like to try some margarita mix? So I was like, does it have alcohol in it? And she's like, yeah. So I said, don't you need to card me?
Really? Really? Do you think anyone in the universe would think you were under 21?
We decided I was 24. Oh, and this is the guy that this guy is writing me. You are a blessed woman, and I feel like you're lots of fun. He was so cute. Wait, but his girlfriend. I am so much fun, dancing, etc. Okay, so this is what happened.
Is this the bloke she met in the shop and she reckoned they were going to have a mad affair, but then he's got a girlfriend? Yada, yada, yada. And she reckoned that was it. I'm seeing somebody. You bumped into someone buying alcohol and you exchanged a few words. Now you're walking down the aisle. Okay.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Start at the very beginning.
Don't sing.
A very good place to start. Quick, what movie is that from?
Oh, like we don't know.
And I'm not drunk. Yeah, someone's gonna say, oh, she's so drunk. No, I just met 3 amazing people in a row and I was feeling really shitty earlier. And I met 3 amazing people. So the first one, yes, good, yes. So the first girl, this is what happened. Listen to my day. This is how amazing life is. So, I'm very discouraged about a job and money is so tight right now. And
so
seriously, things are going to be turned off.
And so you go and buy alcohol. That really helps. There's no help for some people, is there? Pardon me. I've been drinking Pepsi Max Mango. If you haven't tried it, try it. You can thank me later. You've probably had it for years over there in America, but I only just saw it the other day at Iceland and I thought, ooh, I'll get some of that, see what it's like. Yum.
I don't even want to get into it. That's Gucci wanting to go in your room. Burke, here, wait, can you please put this in the fridge? My ready whip. Thank you. Okay, so there's this app. I don't know, there's an app online that someone had told me about called Next, and it's all around your neighborhood. And I had looked online on it for people in the neighborhood that need help with things, because I've been thinking, a little bit of cash on the side. So,
how are you going to help anyone when you whinge and whine that you can't help yourself? You couldn't go and help the man bring his shopping in, but now all of a sudden you're going to do that for work, are you? So you would have helped the man with his shopping if he'd paid you.
One woman, I went to her house to meet up with her. She has MS and she's a paraplegic. So she has the use
It's not a paraplegic.
of her arms. Yes, but it's NEXXT. And I met with her so that she could meet with me if she needed me in the future to help her out with some paperwork. She's working on some case. And she wants to get a bunch of people so that if I'm not available, to help her with a 3-ring binder and get just a little extra work. So then I put up an ad saying that I would be available to babysit a Friday or Saturday night for a married couple or a single woman, whatever.
Would you go out and leave her in charge of your children? No, I bloody well wouldn't.
Every now and then, because I don't want to be a full-time babysitter, but I was just thinking, I'm home a lot. What if somebody wants to go to school at night? I could do every Wednesday, stuff like that. So someone had wanted their child watched, and I responded to her, and it didn't work out because she was paying really low. And anyways, so today I get this text, and she's going to end up watching Naisha at some point. And she writes me saying that she's like, hi Laura, I got your name off of Nextdoor. Are you still looking for work? I need help picking my kids up from school, but not sure if you're interested. So I was like, yes, I'll be interested. What do you need? And she has 2 daughters at different schools, and she has a job, she has to travel far, she needs somebody from where I am to pick one up at 1 o'clock and the other one at like 3 o'clock, whatever. So I was like, yeah. So she said, let's meet, because we live right around the corner from each other. Let's meet so we can meet face to face. Well, we're now best friends. Not really, but seriously, like, secondary was the whole thing about the kids.
There was a connection. We're simpatico, whatever it is. We're going to be making podcasts. Podcasts. Then she meets somebody else. Oh, there was a spark. We're going to be the best of friends. And then you're like, what about so and so? Who?
We're both into the same things. We like, oh my God, just like, I feel like she was like a gift from God. She's like, what, I was telling her about Scentsy, and she's like, you know what, I bought one of those Glade plugins, and I didn't like the smell. It smelled so bad, and I took it out and I put it on my counter, and it leaked, and when I went to wipe it up, the chemicals had eaten through her countertop, like the paint. So then, of course, I went into my whole Scentsy spiel because I love it so much, so it was all real. And of course, I don't carry anything with me because I don't know why. I should. It's stupid. I do have business cards in my car. So I said, come over to my car. So I gave her my business card. I had her smell my scent circle, and then started showing her.
I gave her my business card. Let her smell my circle. And we were the best friends. Can you tell it's nearly time for me to go to bed? It's when I get my stupid head on, Aunt Sally.
And then I was talking about wigs and stuff, and she's in the hair industry. Oh, hold on. Sorry, all this fluffing. Come on, stay up. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh my God, disaster. I have you like balancing. It's ridiculous. On a box on my computer with my iPad. Okay, so she's in the hair industry, and so I was saying,
oh, you'll be able to give me free wigs.
I wear wigs, and so I was showing her all the wigs, and she's like, oh my God, and she was showing me all her people that she gets these bundles of like beautiful hair. And she was talking about me getting a weave. Oh my God, like could be a possibility in this color. But I'm really loving my natural hair, and I do love the wigs. But anyway, so we had that in common. She's like, I want to work with you in some way. So I felt really good after seeing her, because she was even saying, it must be hard to, what brought you to California, and how do you meet people at your age and everything? Because she's 40, but meaning older, like not in school or whatever. And I was saying to her how it's really hard. Are you guys there, or are you just listening? Because nobody's written anything.
Because you shout at them when they do. Doesn't anyone want to listen to my story? I just want to tell a story. Shut up, sit down, listen. So then they shut up, they sit down, they listen. Oh, is anybody there? What's going on? Nobody's saying anything.
I think you're just listening. So we hugged. She's now following me.
Yeah, not anymore, probably.
You are not her, Ladybug Carrie. Oh, I'm here. I thought you meant I'm her. Okay, so you're listening. So then I had to go to the supermarket afterwards to get Burke ice cream sandwiches. And I was there. So I had a really good feeling, like, you're going to trance. So I'm shopping around, and I wanted to get the little bottle of wine, a little glass of wine, and this woman was there, and she was selling this special margarita mix. So then I got to talking to her, and then I was saying to her, I've always wanted to do that. Like I had not applied, but like I wrote to Vitamix back way back. Oh, Leslie, I haven't heard from you in so long. How are you? like I wrote to Vitamix. This was way back when I lived in Boston, saying, I really love your product and I would love to display it. Hi, Shelly. Shelly Trotto. Rhoda. Rhoda Morgenstern. I love all these nicknames. Hi, Shelly. See, you caught me live. I didn't mail out the necklace yet because I was waiting for one person to tell me which one she wanted, so I'm mailing it out tomorrow. Hi, Cotton Girl 78. So
See, that would piss me off. If I bought something off of her and she was like, oh, I couldn't be bothered going to the post office just for you. I wanted to wait until I had a few to do. When she's out arse farting about in the car every day, but she couldn't be bothered going to the post office to send.
so so as I'm talking to her, and so I had written a long time ago to Vitamix and said, and I was really heavy at the time saying, I would love to represent your product, this and that. Never heard back from them. Anyway, so this woman is selling. I sold mine. I ended up selling it when I had to move from the 2-bedroom to the 1-bedroom. So I ended up talking to her and saying, I wanted, how do you do this? Like, so she said, oh, yay. Yay, Leslie. What are
That sounded really sincere, didn't it?
you going to order? Hi, Trish. Oh, my God. Trisha. I met her on the cruise, the same cruise that I met Ben and Ethan. I met her the first week I was on. Oh, someone's named Buddy. It's so cute. Okay, so I was talking to her about how you do this, so she gave me her card. Oh, I have to look, Amy. Thank you. I didn't get notification yet. So I'm talking to this woman about this job. I'm like, I would love to do that, like represent different brands in different supermarkets. Oh, Jesus. Actually, I do. And then this guy comes over and he's looking, she's like, do you want a margarita? And I said, it's really good. So he looks at me and he's like, then we all three start talking. And then he gets a little sip. You're just stupid. What a stupid person. Like, of course I'm going to block you. And then I was like, it's really good. I'm buying a bottle. Are you going to buy a bottle? You should have drinks with me. So he's like, because he lives across the street. And remember we went to that singles dance? The worst singles dance in the world. We met at the Met bar for drinks, and then we went to the singles dance from hell, and then neither one of us ever saw each other again. Not because of that, but okay. So he was cute, older guy.
Oh, you met somebody once and you went for drinks and then you never saw them again? What a surprise. I thought everyone that met you in real life fell in love with you.
And he's like, oh, I would, but I have a girlfriend. So I said, well, bring her and then bring a single friend. So he said, I definitely could do that. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. But then, ooh, diffuser Disney waxes, new scent of the month. Always something. I know. Hi, Sandra. So he was like, so I was like, yeah, but then he started talking and he's telling me that he's going to be 60. And I said, well, I'm 55. Because I said, she's not carding anybody. We decided I'm 24. So he's like, I was going to say, you look between 23 and 25. So funny. But then as we were talking longer, all three of us, he was like, he said, you look fantastic. You just look fantastic. So I'm like, really? I look fantastic. I'm wearing my shorts that all the haters hate, and this and I don't have any makeup on.
And you believed every word he said. Really. See, this is what makes me laugh about these fucking narcs. She wouldn't think to say, oh yeah, very funny. I'm in my supermodel phase or whatever, you know, just make a joke of it. Really? You think I look amazing in this? Thank you. Pathetic.
And I didn't do my hair, and he's like, you're just fantastic. So I'm like, I'm 55, and he's like, because he said, I'm gonna be 60. So I said, you're only 4 years older than me. He said, I need to get your number. And I said, okay, you know. I said, well, what's up with the girlfriend thing? And he's like, so I figure it's a little complicated. He didn't, you know, he's been a total gentleman, and it sounds like it's not, like he doesn't live with her or anything, so I don't know. So right there in the store, he called me, and I answered, and I spoke in Spanish because he had an accent, and he's from like all over, and he speaks all these different languages, and of course I know how to say something in every single language, like almost every single, not every.
Of course you do.
It's gross
Lie.
statement, but like he was like, so I know, you know, I know a little German, so I was like, ich liebe dich, and then he's like in some Chinese, and I was like, ni hao ma, and then you know, so anyways, so he, at the grocery store, he called me, so, and I answered, and I said, hola, whatever his name is, and I can't say his name because it's a very unique name. ¿Cómo estás? Es Lori. You met me at el supermercado. And he's like, why? You know. So then he wrote me. He just texted me. I was delighted to have met you today. Can't wait to see you again. Have a lovely evening at Margaritaville. I wish I can be there drinking them with you. Cheers. So I sent him this picture of me holding the margarita glass. Let's just see. There we go. I said, I hate drinking alone. He said, I will make sure next time you won't be drinking them alone. I said, deal. I said, you can have a female friend. That is allowed. I said, this margarita mix is so delicious because it has a smoky flavor to it that I love. He said, you're a lovely woman and look amazing. And he kept saying, you just look amazing. And he turned to the woman who was selling these, who was much younger than me, beautiful, part Asian woman. And he said, isn't she adorable? She's so adorable, meaning me. I just needed to hear that at that moment, you know, because I'm having a really hard time right now. You're a lovely woman, look amazing. I said, thank you so much. I really need to hear that today at that moment. It means a lot. And he said, you are a blessed woman, and I feel you're lots of fun. So I said, I'm so much fun. Dancing, so he said, I'm looking forward to dancing with you. So, let's see. I don't know. He lives right across the street.
With a girlfriend.
Gucci's looking at me, and Bella's looking at me. So I came home, and I feel on top of the world. I feel like so many awesome possibilities. I met the first woman, then I met that other one that was selling the margarita mix, and then I met this guy, and it's like, your life can change like this, good or bad. Good or bad. If I had gone into that store, oh, no, Gucci, no. He's rubbing his face on everything. If I had gone into that store all mopey, I never would have met those two people. I would not have been the magnet that I was. So,
you weren't a magnet. You were somebody in a shop that the girl was trying to sell to.
I'm just waiting to hear back about the jobs. It's so stressful. Like I'm in serious financial trouble. That if I don't get that job, like things will be turned off. I don't even want to think about it. That's why I'm trying to sell things and make just a little extra cash on the side. Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about my nails.
On the side of what? What's your other income?
These are by a company called EC Basket. And
So you're buying nails, you're buying margarita, you're buying instant whip, you're buying ice cream sandwiches. Really?
And they came in these little pouches, like 500 nails for $4. So the ones that I had on yesterday in yesterday's video were from Rite Aid by Kiss. And they were okay. They were beautiful, but they came to a point, I didn't have to file them or anything. They were a little bit long, and they were very flat, what I call a platypus nail. These nails have a much nicer curve. But they come...
She keeps going on about that. I don't have a curve.
I'll just show you the thumbs. So, but they come like this. This is the shorter. This is the medium coffin. No, medium stiletto. No.
Is it just me? I'd feel really weary of wearing nails that were called coffin. Just saying. Drop it in your drink.
So, I glued them all on like this. So you have to find... Oh, I missed that. Sorry. So you glue it on your nail. And then I know how to shape my nails. So I shaped them coffin. So I thought that looked good with this pink, which is by Revlon. I'm just holding up the fat. Called Koi, which is the most perfect pink ever. Now someone had written, did these ruin your nails? I mean, they're not good for them, certainly, but they don't, these particular brand melt off really easily. The ones that I had on yesterday, I soaked them in acetone. They just melted off really easily. But
do you really think sitting there with your fingers in a jar of acetone for as long as it takes for nails to disintegrate is good for your nails growing underneath? Can't see it somehow.
I mean, they're not good for your nails. Just like lash extensions are not good for your eyelashes. Hair extensions are not good for your hair. And your nails always grow back. Like, I don't care about stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, the glue is probably really bad. And soaking your nails in acetone is really bad. Probably gets into your bloodstream. I've had a cut, and I've just soaked in acetone. I'm sure that gets...
Oh, I can put the fan on for a bit. It's going to be loud, I'm sorry, but it's so damn hot in here. Right, 22:11. I'll just turn you off for a minute.
No! Called Koi, which is the most perfect. Shape my nails. So I shaped the ones that I had on yesterday. I soaked them in acetone. They just melted off really easily. But I mean, they're not good for your nails. Just like lash extensions are not good for your eyelashes. Hair extensions are not good for your hair. And your nails always grow back. Like, I don't care about stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, the glue is probably really bad. And soaking your nails in acetone.
Why don't you just grow your own nails? Because you did at one point. I've just cut all mine off again, but why can't she grow her own nails? Is it impatience? Probably.
Is really bad. Probably gets into your bloodstream. I've had a cut and I've just soaked in acetone. I'm sure that it gets into your bloodstream. Oh my God, see, I don't even know. Rosh Hashanah. Shame. Wow. Happy New Year. Thank you.
See? I'm Jewish! And you don't even know where New Year is.
For telling me it's on Sunday. There are no Jews here. And my mother and I haven't spoken in weeks and weeks and weeks. Yes, I did.
That always reminds me of the way we were when she buys him a typewriter and she's like, Happy Rosh Hashanah!
If you watch the video from yesterday, I showed all of them. So if you can take a look at that. Lashana Tova. You guys say you're there for me, and I know you are in the way that you are, but I lost my mother, and she's still alive.
Here we go.
Like, I never thought moving to California would break up my small family. And I don't even know if he's here. He might have left. Are you still here? Burke!
Burke!
No! It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. He could be in there and not answer me. Or he leaves and doesn't say goodbye. Or he comes home and doesn't say hello. Hi, Ro baby. Here's your juggies.
Because you're always on live and telling him to be quiet, so why should he bother even interacting with you?
No, go lie down. Everybody go lie down. Shh. Okay, enough. Everybody says that. Like, everybody wishes they lived closer. Everybody's here for me. But the fact is, it's not my mother. Like, I don't want to get into, I really don't want to get into, I could easily fall into that headspace right now and start to cry. Like that.
Yeah, because you can, can't you?
I have to stay positive. I have to see.
See, that's the thing. She can cry at the drop of a hat. And she has so many people fooled.
Myself getting the job. Pom Pom is scratching. I'm so afraid we have fleas. Do you have fleas? Why are you scratching? Come here. She does have a little dry skin. But come here. I have to check you. I have to check your whole body. Come over here, baby. Come here.
Leave her
turn you over.
alone.
What's this? Oh, it's a nipple. It's a little juggy nipple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6. You have 6 of them. For 6 puppies.
Stop shouting.
And a pink tummy. Oh, these are bobos, my baby. I love you so much. Okay, no, go lie down. I don't even know if he's home. She's just lying here like a little baby. She needs to be groomed.
How does that poor dog ever feel safe? She must have permanent PTSD.
I'd have to look hard to find a picture of the fur babies. But she'll wave with her waver. Should we spike your hair?
Oh, leave
I'm
her
gonna get
alone.
shit from haters saying, groom your dog, stop the spending spree. Like, girl, you have no idea what the fuck are you talking about? Spending spree.
Right, stealing spree then. Allegedly don't come for me.
Shayna, you're pretty, pretty, pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Look at her. She's like a pocket pet. You can just hold her like this. Okay, that's enough. Stop the crying. No. Go. Go, go. Go, go. Anyway, so that's what I want to talk about. I wanted to show you in the beginning of this video, you'll see the Ready Whip non-dairy Cool Whip. Everything's great about living in California. Burke hates it here, but I love it here. Obviously, my mother hated it here too. It's very different than the East Coast, but this is the place for me. And you can't make sweeping generalizations about areas. You know, you can't say, oh, everybody here is so boring, or everyone, like, I'm too much for people.
Mm-hmm.
She weighs, well, she probably weighs a little bit more now because she's overgrown, but 5 pounds. So
I thought it was £4 every time you told it weight before. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter if you're in Boston or Arizona or California. You're always doing the same sodding thing. Sat on your bed, eating, talking to pretend people in a box.
because, like, I just met this guy and he doesn't think he thought I was adorable. So, you know,
He doesn't know you yet.
everything's a numbers game. If I get this job that I want so badly, in 1 minute, my whole financial situation will change. Yes, the rent is it's comparable, but, so for instance, here, a 1-bedroom is $2,000. In Boston, that places I had were $2,000, but I had 2 and 3 bedrooms. Ooh, what did you order? I hope you ordered red cedarwood and sage. Yes. I don't really, I'm not that attracted to that many men or people, but he had, I mean, he looked significantly older than me, but he had, you know, and he wasn't American. So see, I think I have a thing for guys that are not American. He had a little bit of an accent, and so, oh, I'll have to look. I can look up your account.
I wish I could see the chat thing.
He was evasive. He's from all over the place. Galapagos Islands is where he was born.
Galapagos. Sorry, I'm melting here and this is the only thing keeping me alive.
Ooh, I finished the drink.
Yeah, now what are you going to drink?
Grew up in Europe.
Gonna wish you bought that bottle of wine now.
That's all that I know about him. But forget about him. I mean, but I was attracted to him. He had a good personality, and let's face it, he came right out and told me, is he gray? He didn't have a gray face.
Hey, you fuckwit.
Oh, so stupid. Okay, that's the drink. A little, I think. It was, I don't know. You know, I probably would see him again and never even know what he looked like. Because it was his personality. Oh my goodness, she's so...
It was because he was blowing smoke up your hole. That's why you liked him.
So talkative, CJ. Yay, Miss Caddy! But you've been on live. Well, you know what? People do have gray faces. Okay. Um, I don't remember what he looked like. I just know that I had a chemistry with him. I just liked him.
We clicked.
Um, and he complimented me. He was like, "You just look fantastic. You look fantastic." And I just needed to hear that. And it was so complimentary. Like, I don't get that. Nobody tells me I'm pretty other than you guys. Nobody in my real life. Yes, yes, yes. It's all a numbers game. Dating and, hi Sherry C, dating and jobs. Same thing. Numbers game. Too bad he had a girlfriend, but who knows? He didn't say I have a girlfriend. He said, I'm sort of seeing someone. When I said, come over, I said, I live across the street. Come over. But I don't know. I think there's a plot. He wanted my number. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But I don't even know what he looks like. I couldn't even tell you. He was nice looking, but he wasn't gorgeous, and he looked old, like over 60. And I look younger,
Of course you
but
do.
I liked him. I liked him as a person, you know. So if I say it out loud, someone's gonna look. Okay, so he's not home, but his TV is on. And then I came home, and all he did was just yell at me. I didn't look. I don't care. I don't care. When I came home, and all Burke did was just scream and yell at me. Because he said, I hate it here. I hate this place. I don't like the group of friends. So I said, work? Why don't you maybe work more, make some money so that you can. But then I was cut off, and I was, you don't understand that. I'm not going to work more. I'm going to quit that job. And I said, no, you're not letting me finish. Because what I was trying to say was, hi, James from New York City. James, you have to rewatch this. This is a good one. I just went through my whole day. Now I'm talking about. So,
This was a good one. I told you about me meeting some woman for a sort of interview, but then I ended up trying to think of all the things I could get off her for free. And then some woman tried to sell me alcohol, and some old bloke chatted me up. Woo!
Burke was screaming at me. Hi, Cole. Saying, you don't understand. So I said, no, because what I was trying to say was maybe if you worked more hours and saved up a bunch of money, then you could afford to like move to a different area and maybe go to a different school. But I couldn't get any of those words out. You cannot have a conversation with him. He just wants to stand there and scream at me at the top of his lungs. And I'm over it. I'm so over it. Like, go ahead and yell at me. It's so disrespectful. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care.
You don't care about him anyway.
Everyone says, "Oh, he'll grow out of it." Whatever, whether he does or doesn't, he has no idea how the financial situation that we're in. And then he's really mean. Yes, I do miss the little boy. Except I want to just say, even when he was in utero, he was in charge. He was never innocent. He was always very headstrong. He would not do what any of the other kids were doing, even in preschool. They would say, draw a picture of a fire engine, and Burke would just draw around, and the kids would be like, what the hell is that? And he just never would listen. He wouldn't clean up. He did not respond to normal timeouts and normal punishment.
Way to go, throwing your son under the bus. Just know that this will always be on the internet, so if he does make it big in Hollywood, I doubt you're going to get that invitation to walk the red carpet with him somehow, if he ever looks back on any of this and realises what a narc you are.
Means nothing. And you know what? That's on him. If he wants to be the person that yells at his mother like that, like this is how disrespectful he is. He says, "So how's your job?" Because he knows I'm desperately looking for a job. He says, "Yeah, so how's your job?" Like, just cruel. He's so cruel. And if I say to him, "You're so mean," and he's so much like, oh my God. You could never say, like, if someone said to me, why are you being so mean? I'd say, I'm not being mean to you. I don't want to be mean to you. I don't mean to be mean to you. I don't get up all in your face. It's on him. He has to live with himself and know that that's how he talks to his mother. And it's just sad. Not that I haven't said horrible things to my mother, which I have, but I've also done a lot of nice things. And he really hasn't. And I'm done with caring.
You're done with caring. Do you think perhaps maybe your mother feels exactly the same about you? So it's alright for you to have nothing to do with your teenage son, but at 56 you still expect your mother to wipe your hole?
Like, it's kind of a wonderful thing not to care. I'm his mom. I've tried saying everything back. I've tried ignoring it and not engage. His father has put his hand around his neck. I've tried everything. He loves me, I love him, but he is very, very difficult. He always wants, Gunvor lives in Boston. He always wants something else, what he doesn't see. Everyone says that, yeah, I think he should be in the army. I think he needs to be, like, he needs to suffer. He's never suffered.
Have
He
you?
has never suffered.
When have you?
And suffering is what... Hi, Lena. Yes. I said, why don't you move back to Boston? I would love it. I had the best summer because he is just a negative energy. And he's like, ugh, and live with Granny or my dad? No fucking way. So instead, I have him.
He's your
But I would
child.
love for him to move back.
Of course you
Because
would.
first of all, I mean, he's 19. Chances are a lot of kids go away to school. So it's not like I want to get rid of him, but he is a boy.
Yeah, you do. You want to get rid of him. You don't want the hassle of bringing up a child without your mother's help and credit card. That's what it all boils down to.
And he, you know, and he clearly does not like me. That's what someone else said, 25, but I don't know, he's been like this his whole life. Like, I do miss, like, I mean, I don't want to start crying, but like, he would never leave me, my side. Kids, right? I mean, I couldn't get him out of my bed. And then finally I got him out of my bed, and I had to bring a bed into my bedroom, and he had to sleep there, and he didn't get out of there till he was like 12.
Really?
Crying, yes. Yes, I think having had more kids would have been really beneficial to him because he would have not been the only focus. And I think I was an only child, and I don't think, I mean, you do what you can, but I don't think being an only child is a good thing in life. Because when I first went to college, it was very hard for me to share. You know, I can't picture anyone else calling my mother mom, like, and her time being diversified between me and someone else. I
Because you,
think you learn a lot when you have brothers and sisters. You learn about real life.
wow.
Yeah, and you have a very small family too, and so do I. And I Burke never wanted a brother or sister, even now. Like I don't know anyone. Oh, Shelley. See, I know. I don't think that's good. Like I wish I was a Kardashian, a big family, people to lean on. Only because not that that doesn't bring its own.
See, a big family, people to lean on. It's always for your benefit. Not a big family. Can you imagine all the fun you have? And, Christmases would never be dull, and there'd always be plenty of people around the dinner table, and da 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 da. Yeah, people to lean on.
Own problems because siblings don't get along when they get older, and they fight over their parents die, and they fight over the inheritance and all that. But
Oh, you won't have anyone to fight over about the inheritance, will you?
yeah, we'll adopt each other. I always, like, I'm so social. I always wanted a brother, sister, or a bigger family. Like, Gungur has a huge family. But, okay, so Gungur has a really big family, and his mother is all alone in Turkey. The father died. The sister moved here. Another brother moved to England, and one lives there. And Gungur lives here. It's so good. Hang on. Stay steady. Let me show you this tequila that I bought. Let's hope that you don't fall because Gucci's right behind you. Well, you know what? You do the best that you can with the hand that you are dealt, right? So, me being an only child enabled me to go on cruises with my mother and to move here to California and to have her be able to help me, and I don't know. And then the fact that I didn't have another child. I feel like, who knows? It's like God. I hate how this sticks out like that. This is just a sweatshirt top. Okay, hold on. Don't anybody drop that.
What's the
I
wiggling in,
will
Ada?
kill you. Ice. Okay.
Pom Pom gonna sit in the warm bit.
Hey, look at doggy, hurrah! Pom Pom, get down. Oh, was Pom Pom keeping you guys company while I was gone? So listen, you guys, I've gained back.
I thought, pardon me, she said it was a one measure thing of this tequila thing. It is a whole fucking bottle. Oh, so you can afford a bottle of tequila and ice cream sandwiches and nails and all the rest of it.
Back about 5 pounds. You can't really tell. I mean, I wear these shorts. You can't really tell. I knew I was going to because I don't want this to fall. Because I had lost the last bit of weight when I was really sick and throwing up. I don't know. I'm just waiting it out. I know he loves me. Oh, I missed the losses. I don't want to talk about anything negative, so sorry for your loss, but this was a positive video. Yes, and that's the other thing. Like, I was watching the Kardashians, and Courtney doesn't like the other ones, and so, oh, yes. So, and what do you do as a mother? Like, you have to be a referee. You can't pick sides. Okay, so here's and Janine, I don't know, I think, did your daughter just pass away? Is that the one? I don't know. I don't want to hear it. It's like it's happening to me.
Oh, really? I don't want to hear it because it's like it's happening to me. God, you're such an empath, aren't you?
And I'm trying to drink my sorrows away. So, this is by a company called Laughing Glass. Yes, stop. I get that. There's lots of drama. Okay, thank God, Jane. Okay, so it's an all natural margarita, low calorie. It's made with Blanco agave tequila. Um, the other one that's made with Blanco is I think that was like the last one of the week of this one. Oh, good. Okay, hold on. Made with Blanco agave tequila. What are some tequilas? Not Patron. What's a tequila that's made with Blanco agave tequila? Triple sec and all natural flavors. It's made by two girls named Carrie and Sydney. Maybe that's not a girl. Monterey. New York City. If that's not James, I'm not answering it. She said it doesn't have a lot of... Okay. We create our own super premium Blanco tequila at an artisan distillery in Tequila, Mexico. So they were giving out samples, and it is freaking delicious. And I am... No, it's a it's a margarita. But it's really good. Really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going there.
Is it tequila or is it a margarita? Which? Or is it a margarita flavoured tequila? What? None of what you're saying is making any sense. And the last time you went there, you ended up vomiting and pissing, so I'd think twice about drinking any more if I were you.
This is how much I've drank so far. How much alcohol is in here? 24 proof. For someone who drinks straight Jameson, 3 shots last night to try to go to sleep, that's not going to do it. Cheers. It's normally a bottle $17, but it was on sale for $15.
Woohoo, a whole $2 off. Oh, we're frozen again. Right, I'll call it part 1 here. And I'll have a cool down and I'll come back and do part 2. There's me thing. So thank you if you've got this far, and I'll see you in the next one.